Good morning. Good morning, my viewers. Magandang umaga sa lahat po. Today is Wednesday, the 25th of February 2026. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Well, yesterday we were talking about the burial ceremony of a Chinese, and we compared to our Filipino custom and tradition. As we have the 9 days novena, the Chinese practice the 49 days of mourning, praying, offering, and burning of gold paper money, and wishing for the peaceful travel to heavenly place of the deceased. Well, here we can see that our custom and tradition are very, very much very much similar, something, or maybe the correct term is they are compatible. The word is compatible with each other, because for many centuries our community, the Philippines community, has been the part of all the story. From the historic place of Binondo, across the nation, the Filipino Chinese community, Chinoy as we call, has helped build industries, create millions of jobs, and strengthening our economy. But more importantly, we have built a relationship with the Filipino population and the Chinoy, a relationship founded of trust and hard work and mutual understanding. This is one good traits that happened in our history. The Chinese taught us how to be industrious. The culture of working hard, earning money, and business. Unlike in the Spanish period, the Spaniard taught us very much different from the Chinese. The Spaniard taught us the word mañana habit. Mamaya na yan, bukas na yan, mamaya na yan, bukas na yan. In Chinese, definitely walang ganyan. The Chinese never accept bukas, never accept mamaya, but do it now. That is one good trait that the Chinese influence us Filipinos. The Chinese value of perseverance and family loyalty blended beautifully with our Filipino spirit of resilience. We are warm and we have the bayanihan spirit. This, together with this value shape who we are proud of, the roots, and grateful to our nation, and committed to the Philippine progress, are all eminent, are all came from our good relationship with the overseas Chinese. Yes, they used to be called overseas Chinese, but today we call ourselves Chinoy, because we do not came from overseas. We live here. We were born here. We grew up here. We studied here. We learned Filipino. We practice Filipino traits. And we love, most of all, we love the Philippines. As much as Filipino love the Philippines. Yan ang magagandang na nangyari sa evolution ng between two Asian countries. Meron tayong kasi similarity also with the Indonesian brothers. We have similarity. Long time ago, we have Bathala. They also have that. Do you know that Indonesians pray every living things in the world? Trees, flowers, fruits, everything, even non-living. They are worshipped. That is how they respect. The word is respect the nature. That is one thing that make Indonesia progress also because of the mixture of Indonesian culture and the Chinese culture. This developed into centuries, and for all you know, Indonesia has several million of Indonesian Chinese. If we have the Filipino Chinese, they have the Indonesian Chinese. And the number one Chinese population in Southeast Asia is Thailand. Yeah. Next is Malaysia. So these two countries are very rich in Chinese culture, more richer than ours. We may be richer by 5, they are richer by over 10. Sobra talaga. If you go to Malaysia, you go to Singapore, you go to Thailand, especially to the Chinese district, you will be surprised to see. You thought you are living in China too. That is how strong the influence of the Chinese in Southeast Asia. The reason why we also use what the Chinese term, do you know that the word suki, yung suki natin, patronize us. Do you know that the system of suki came from China? Yun sila. Sila nag-umpisa ng tawag na suki. Yun. So, in Chinese business, they are not after huge profit, believe me. Ang importante sa kanila is relationship. Kahit na konti ang kikitain, it's not a problem as long as hindi lugi. What is important is the thing money cannot buy, which is their relationship. Because if there is a relationship, gradually there is trust and confidence. And if that matured, it becomes a Chinese way of doing business. Kasi Chinese way of doing business is not paramihan ng puhunan eh. Palakihan ng puhunan. Hindi, gano'n. Hindi. Believe me. Hindi gano'n. They always started from maliit and then gradually grow up into a huge corporation. Mostly, family corporation. 98% of corporation in the Philippines that is owned by Chinese are family corporation. Ganon kasi ang family ties ng Chinese, which we Filipino also learn. Tingnan mo, yung family natin, pinaka-importante sa atin. Ang family natin is the most important. Kasi ayaw natin mawatak-watak, ayaw natin makipaglayo. Gusto natin, kung pwede lang, buo tayo as a family. That is, the Chinese also influence this culture of family business, family corporation, and family all together. Ang maganda sa Chinese is that specifically, you will understand the level, the family tree level, like the father side and the mother side. Sa atin, halos wala eh. Like, I'll give you an example. Ang sa atin, tawag natin, either uncle or tito. In Chinese, iba, differentiate yan. Kung sa mother side, iba ang tawag. Kung sa father side, iba ang tawag. Father side, they call it achak, ape. Identify that. If you can hear that, automatically, you understand it's the father side. Dito naman sa kabila, sa mother side, maririnig mo, ako, akim, yun. Meaning to say, mother side yan. Iba yan eh. So that is how good and how accurate the Chinese word are. When you say grandfather, if you are indicating the father side grandfather, you call it angkong, kongkong, ani, ama, lola yan. However, if you talk of the mother side, ang term nila is gua kong, gua ma. The word gua means outside. Because if you marry a Chinese person, you carry the family of that person. Like for example, kung chua sila, chua yan. Chua tai tai, Mrs. Chua, ganyan. So, easily, madali mo maintindihan. Sa atin, very confusing. Tanungin pa natin, saan ba? Father side ba? O mother side ba? Ano ba? Mother side ba? O father side ba? See? That is how Chinese is addressing. And mostly, the respect of Chinese are also being practiced by us. Yun naman, mayroon tayong bless, amen, amen. In China, mayroon silang no word, but of course, there's action. So, it also means respect. Maganda kasi ang blending eh. Maganda ang blending ng Filipino and Chinese. That's why I feel uplifted, medyo proud to be a Chinoy. Yes, of course. Imagine, where can you find a person knows several languages, understand several cultures? It's only Filipino Chinese. Foreign people do not have as much as culture and tradition that is compatible with us Filipino. That's how I'm going to talk today, and I hope I give you some lesson for you to understand. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I want to say Happy Wednesday. God bless everybody. I love you. Bye-bye.